Now to continuing coverage. Yesterday, we learned that a father, an immigrant with cancer, was reunited with his family. Jose Daniel Contreras-Cervantes was detained for more than 2 months by Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Part of that detention was spent at the North Lake Processing Center in Baldwin. We are now hearing from the ACLU of Michigan attorney who sued to earn the release of Contreras-Cervantes and 9 other immigrants who are Michigan residents. 13 on your side's Peter Elliott has the ACLU's reaction to the release.
A family back together again.
This is why we do this work.
Jose Daniel Contreras-Cervantes is now home after being detained for more than 2 months by Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
They've all been released. They are all home.
So are 9 other immigrants who were held indefinitely without bond hearings by the federal government.
There is hope, and we're not going to give up hope. We're not going to give up on these families and on these people.
Miriam Ackerman, a senior staff attorney for the ACLU of Michigan, sued to bring this issue to court.
The law on this is very, very strong. Decisions coming out all the time saying this is wrong, this is illegal, across the country and in Michigan.
On Friday, a federal judge ruling that ICE violated due process rights in denying bond hearings.
And she writes, in a nation of laws vetted and implemented by Congress, we don't get to arbitrarily choose which laws we feel like following when they best suit our interests.
For Contreras-Cervantes, part of his detention was spent at the North Lake Processing Center in Baldwin. While in custody, treatment for his rare form of cancer was disrupted.
There's absolutely no reason to lock somebody up who has leukemia, is a dad, and is so deeply embedded in his community.
Still, Ackerman worries that ICE will continue its policy of detaining immigrants indefinitely.
Despite this unrelenting wave of defeat in court, and so I think if they're not stopping, we're not stopping, and people need to stand up for their rights.
For now, she's relieved this painful chapter is over, sharing a text she received from Jose's wife, Lupita.
The toddler is overly obsessed with her dad. She won't let him out of her sight. Last night, she slept with her little arms around his neck. He woke up sore, but he said it was the best sleep he ever had.
Peter, why was Contreras-Cervantes detained?
Juliet, he was arrested in August by a Macomb County Sheriff's deputy for allegedly driving 10 miles over the speed limit. Contreras-Cervantes did not have a driver's license or immigration papers with him. He was born in Mexico and came to the U.S. illegally when he was 14 years old. We also reached out to ICE and asked if it will continue to withhold bond hearings for immigrants in light of this court ruling. We have not heard back. In the newsroom, I'm Peter Elliott, 13 on your side.